Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Sorry if the audio is a bit bad. I don't have my regular headphones, and I was planning on having a face cam, but it's just not in the cards right now. So, if you are watching this back on Twitch, you will see that the name of this stream is We Made Some Changes. I think that I pressed done on that. So, off camera, what I did... Oh god, I really hope this doesn't crash. Okay. So, last stream, I already showed that I made... I want to say I made the hub set... I already made hub 7. So that's already done and over with. But off camera, I did quite a bit. So I made a train schedule. And basically, it's 5 minutes here, 5 minutes at the hub. Because it doesn't... There's not, like, a ton of stuff being made. Like, it's not like an absolute metric ton of stuff. And because of that, I'm able to have... Well, at least not yet. So, the plan is... give me 1 second. Okay. So, the plan is we're going to have a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot at the new hub, and we're also going to have just a lot going on in general. So as you can see, I also made the production a lot higher, so we have a lot more room to play with. But also... Oh, that's already on its way. So, I also added the ability for it to go ahead and put the stuff in here into circulation. Now, something I did not know before undertaking the project is that the heavy oil residue could also be used as a fuel for trucks. And not knowing this, I was planning to convert some of the heavy oil residue into fuel, and then package that and send it to the trucks. Well, I didn't need to do that, thankfully. So... I think something else that I was doing was I was going ahead and taking... I do like the look of this. It does look good to me. But I was planning on taking away the capability of that train, bringing it, but I might just leave it. I can't remember if I did that or not. But today, I am only focusing on Hub 7. So yeah, as you can see, it's already being unloaded. Everything's fine. Then once it unloads here, puts everything into these storage crates and into the system. So, something else that I didn't know about. So, the polymer resin can also be used and made into polyester fabric. But I need water. And I need 30 per minute. So, what I might do is take that from over there, take it from over here, put it back into the factory, because I have it all going up to that floor up there. And basically any extra water will be put into this. So now I need a smart splitter like here. Oh, come on. Okay. Now that I fixed that, I might be able to... Okay. Well, that's just freaking great now, isn't it? I put a smart splitter going here. There we go. There, and then I'll put it going out left water, packaged water, and then to the right overflow, and then none through center. So that means all of this will continue to go into here. Okay. That is good. That is very good. There's that. Then what I'll also do is I'll probably merge it with this and take out... Yeah, I'll merge it with that, take out any things of water when it goes over to there. Trying to be smart about this, because that isn't a... There's not a lot of casing there. So I think that's making 240 worth of water. Yeah, because these are each 60, so I'll be able to basically have a line of water running in constantly. But before I even think about actually merging those yet, I should worry about where the smart splitter is going to go. Okay. So I'm going to put it as... Oh, no, I can't do it that high. Oh, there we go. I can do it pretty high. Okay. Packaged water goes left. Then... Oh, wait. Empty canisters go front, and overflow goes that way. So that will make it so that I can... Oh, no, wait. Then that's just feeding everything in. So... This was a bad idea. What I could do, though, instead... Get the foundation there. Running into there. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, that's... not supposed to be like that. Just there. There. Then I pretty much do almost the exact same thing, except I can't because I'm... Say it with me. An idiot. Come on top. There. Okay. Oh, no. Page down. Okay. Come on. Let me in. There we go. That. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Put a thing that. Go up one more, I think. Okay. Time to make another thing that juts out. Now, the real question is, where is the thing coming out? Okay, so there's nothing, there's no space up here. How about right here? Still nothing. Right over here. That looks good. There. Bring this out here, and then there. Okay. I've pretty much done it so that there is nothing here. So all I really gotta do is that. Add some extra things here. I'll add another few out here so that I can put more right here. Two, three. Okay, so there's that. And so that I can get around here, and also because I already have to do this anyways, I'm going to run a power line over to here. Okay. So let's get this going. So first things first, get it over here. Check. So let me, okay, so it's only 30 a minute. So if I do Gonna do that. So all I need is some copper sheets. Oh wait, I also have packagers. So I need copper sheets, rubber, and plastic. I think... Package water... Oh, it's 120 a minute to unpackage it. Okay. So I don't need 2. So I just need some copper sheets and plastic. Bruiseman 15. I don't add people on Discord. If you do have a Discord, there is a link, so go check that out. For posting when I'm streaming, it's kind of shoot in the dark, you know? So it kind of just depends on whether I remember to actually say when I'm streaming on Twitch, so it'd probably be easier for you if you just pressed follow on Twitch. Go. Okay. Now that we got this all good, gonna make 2 refineries right next to each other. Okay. Thankfully, I don't need a ton of pipe. Okay. Oh wait, is this the wrong way? Yeah. There's that. Oh wait, I gotta unpackage water. There we go. Then I'll send it this way. I'll put a merger here. Do that, and then here. Okay, wait. Don't do it there. Do it like there. And it's almost even. Almost even Steven. Who's Steven? I don't know. Okay. There. I'm just gonna pull it from there. So this is polyester fabric. There. Okay, so this is going to be, I want to say 60 a minute? Yeah. And then this will just get split in 2. so that should do a nice even split there. Okay. And then I just feed in the water. There we go. And then the empty casings are getting fed back into this system, and they're getting destroyed. So what I'm going to do is... Wait, where's the train? Okay. So what I really need to do is this, because it probably has been there for at least a few minutes. Now, if my voice sounds a little hoarse, it's because I was at a football game last night. We won. It was a fun time, but I was in, like, front row, so my voice is a little bit shot. Just a little bit. Not enough to keep me from gracing all of you people with my lovely voice. Now, how many... Okay, so it's not... Oh, wow, that's actually making quite a bit. Okay. There are a couple slots. I can also just put through over here. But there are a few slots over here that aren't actually producing anything, I don't think. Yeah, there's one. There's one singular slot. So now I just need to follow it. And see where it goes. Now I will be making these... Okay. Fabric on the left hand. There we go. Now this is actually a pretty good place for it, because I might need it a lot in the future, so might as well keep it where I'll be able to not lose it. Okay. So now it should be all good. So I'm just going to put some of that in there. It's going to just go through. And then I have fabric automated. I might change the height, because that Oh, wait. Yeah, I think one more will look better. Wait, why is this a 5? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. At least in my opinion. In my professional opinion, it looks much better. Now, I know the audio quality is probably very bad, but once I get my headphones back, hopefully it'll go back to normal. Now, something else that I can do is I can basically send more polymer resin and actually be able to make plastic in-house as well, because so this is only using 60 a minute and that's only getting 60 a minute, so I can actually split this off, throw it somewhere else, probably over there, and I'll be able to make polymer resin. Not polymer resin. I'll be able to make more plastic, because plastic is always something that I'm at least mostly running out of. Okay. Now let's make this look nice. Double ramp. Then inverted ramp. Inverted ramp. Come on. Over here. Okay. Inverted ramp. There we go. Yeah, the other thing this does is it breaks it up a little bit. So it just makes it much better. Okay. Okay, it is getting just about time to actually finish up the exterior of projects. So that exterior is pretty much done. I just need to replace the materials. Same with that one. That hub I really need to finish up. This one is always going to be evolving, but it's always going to be concrete. That I will keep. That I'm planning on moving somewhere else. I think I might have actually already swapped. Because this would have been... I think that one would have been full. Yeah, because that one's fuel, that one's... Yeah. So I already stopped production of that. Might end up... I don't know what all I need right now. I need a lot of different stuff. So, big train is all the way over there. Yeah, I think today should be... Because I finished the one thing, I think today should be pretty much just finishing things. So this floor is completely finished. There's like... Well, almost completely finished. There's two, I want to say two, that I can still go and do stuff with. The one that I have here, I might have over here somewhere, because I know there's going to be some stuff over there. That I might just have that running between these. I don't know, because what I just don't know. Then I have that one that I can take basically just over this way, which is what I was planning on doing for Hub 7, but there's just way too much stuff for Hub 7. There's just way too much stuff I can grab and turn into things. So I'll probably make another hub over here somewhere that's just collecting SAM, coal, and limestone. Wait, there's 6 of them, aren't there? Then yeah, I'll also collect this stuff over here. So I think this is all... Yeah, this is all impure. Those are better. I still have stuff that I can do with this. Wait, why is that stopped? I'm gonna turn off the self-driving for a minute and go see what's going on. Because I swear to God, if it is just the water, that will be a massive pain. I don't think it's the water because I'm still seeing it moving. Wait, why is this... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Easy fix. Okay, so I merge that to there. This is scrap, aluminum scrap. Anything over here is overflow. So yes, that should go. And then scrap, and then overflow. Then I get this over here, connect it up. Wait, are these all... Oh my god, I didn't even realize these were all Mark IV belts. No, one in here. Dang it. There we go. Then I'll just do that going into it. And then put a merger over here and do that. So now these will start making things again. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So now it's going to be a lot less from here. So now this is going all the way over here and getting recycled. You love to see it. And now I don't have to worry about the water, you know, being done. I don't think. Because this should be pretty much perfect. Yep. So yeah, these are making 240 a minute. And once these get back to going, it will hopefully be back to its regular self. Oh, crap. I may or may not have to make a second one of these. Second disposal. Wait, okay. There. And that goes to there. And now I don't have to worry about it going that way. I can do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Got a call from me mum. Okay, so with this now being as it is, it should be almost done with its little hissy fits. Hopefully. Because I think it was getting backed up because it was also merging with water. And now that the water's back up to speed, it's, you know, better. Those little ones... No, these are level 2s. Actually, wait, I got stuff over here. One, two, I'm just going to put this out here. Now, there shouldn't be anything alive over here. Just in this specific area right here. But I am just going to do this just in case. Because you never know. Especially with me, whether or not I want to expand over to here. Because all area is developable. Ooh, don't get too far away. What creature? Problem solved. Okay. This is doing very good. Now, I don't really have to worry about... Okay, so the other thing I need to do over here is take these. So these are both a normal and pure vein, so I need to get that going. So far, I think the only project that isn't entirely finished, or isn't finished to a good capacity, is the hub. Is that 5 or 6? Hub 6. That is the only one that isn't, like, up to snuff currently. Okay. So that's gonna go, it's gonna continue on its normal route. Everything should be fine there. I'm going to dispose of a lot of this. Oh, it was below. Weird. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and get rid of everything in my inventory that is not what I need currently. Okay. I'll be going and getting more concrete in a second. I just need to see what all how much space I have in my inventory. Okay, almost. I think I'm ready now. So, I should just be able to, once the train comes, get my butt to on the train. I should be fine for that. So it isn't that bad. I also have to rename the stop anyways. I haven't been up there in like so long because of how many enemies are up there. Wait, why is... Wait, does this not even go anywhere? Why did I make this? Why did that exist? Okay, so it should be potentially on its way back. If I was to make a hypertube, I would have to do a little bit of finagling. But what I could do is go to over there, the Hub 5, then make another one that basically is a hypertube launcher, and it takes me all the way up because you can't really go vertical with the hypertubes. So I'm basically making a hypertube launcher to launch me up through the hypertubes. And then I'll be able to... Yeah, then I'll be able to just take it down. I think for Hub 5, well, yeah, Hub 3, I can basically make it one of those split ones, because I did want to screw with that. And then I'd be able to hook the two together. Okay, so here comes this train. It's going to be dropping off stuff and picking up stuff. Oh wow, this is full. So I am going to go ahead and head over there once this finishes transferring everything. Okay, so that is all done, and I'll just take this. I don't like being reliant on trains, because then I could accidentally screw up the train schedule, and it just wouldn't be a good time. Now, the plan is, once I actually get the stuff that I want to get done currently, then I will go back and finish up, like, these are just floating. I'll make those not floating anymore, and I'll do some exploring and things. That's at least the plan. So it's not a definite, but it is what's planned. So it's the likely future. So literally the only thing that I'm doing right now is basically covering this area over here. Now I do also want to start doing that stuff. What's it called? Nitrogen. This one's like completely pure, but what I'd have to do is I'd have to basically hook it up to that, and then I'd have to have a drone carry it all the way over here. Now I'm just hoping that a lot of enemies won't be spawning, because that's just a massive pain for me. I also eventually want to make some stuff with the geysers, because I have a line. Oh my god, one of my roommates is making... He just made popcorn, and oh my god, that actually smells pretty dang good. Okay. Just that. I'm just gonna build up the walls. Okay, so this wall has to be pretty dang high. So let's... yeah, do that. Okay, so 10 and then 5. Then I'll just... then 3 there. It'll be fine for that to go ahead, because I'm probably going to be here for a minute. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll do... wait. So 2 4s. And equivalent of one of those. Wait. I'll do that, and then that, and then I'll be able to... well, actually, I could just do that, then over here put that. put another one of this. Then one of that there. And then do that. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and start work on actually adding the roof. There's that, and then flat roof. Then a 2-meter roof. Or 1 meter, I believe. Yeah. Then another that, and then another... That's 2. There's 1. Then another 1 meter. And then... do that. Okay. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. There's that. Okay. Time to actually finish this wall now. Then I get the 2. And, okay. And now all I gotta do is finish this part of the roof. Now, eventually, I want to start adding lights and stuff to the hubs. I don't know when I'll actually do that. That's more of a cosmetic thing. So it's not that high on the priority list, but it is just housekeeping. It's just housekeeping. Okay. Roll gates. I need 2 of them. There we go. And actually, that is right on time. So, what I might end up doing is utilizing these railways. I have to test more on how to get the rail signs and stuff to work, because it is just a massive... oh god. Like my favorite phrase, pain in the rear. Oh, come on. There we go. Massive pain. Oh, I see I also need to get that done. There we go. Okay. Now I can finish... That is not what I wanted. Okay. Now I can finish the roof of this. Now I did want to start actually putting the roofs and stuff as, you know, roofs from architecture. But honestly, this is so much easier. There we go. So nothing can actually get up here, but I might end up... Yeah, I don't have enough railing. Enough stuff for that. Most of this I don't need to add railing to, but this stuff here, I did. So, should be fine. This should be a lot better. There's just so much plastic and stuff coming from this now. It is amazing. And there's a lot more stuff coming from over here as well, so it even supplements that. Yep, gotta love the weight. Yeah, my thing is you can try to keep things in a box, but they always end up coming out at some point. That's exactly what happened with a bunch of this stuff over here. Okay, I just knocked 2 birds with 1 stone, so... You know, there's at least that. But my next off-camera project is probably going to be getting this finished. I just want to actually see what all is going on. Okay, so this one is the polymer resin. Okay. Need to grab myself a drink. Now I will be, as I said, going around to try to find like all the stuff in the areas but that's more of a I'll do that later type thing. So I still have to also make the roof on that. I might also make a vehicle bay that goes down to the ground, just because that seems like it would be a good idea. Now I don't know if these will spawn over here, because I have like all this machinery and stuff here. Also, I don't know if those are empty or not. Oh, they aren't. That's actually kind of good. So after checking out this area over here, we'll go... yeah, those things. There's usually 5 of them, 4 to 5. I can usually get them to corral. Ooh, okay. I think I'm just above where they can actually reach, so... Come on, where are you? Okay. I think that's all of these guys dealt with. How did it just go down? Oh. That's why. Okay. But I did want to go ahead and show you guys how this looks over here. So I showed you guys, I think I was starting this when I was last online on stream. A lot of stuff to actually look at around here. Thankfully it is all charted and mapped and everything, so I don't have to worry about, you know, that type of stuff. But as you can see, I have 3 different areas here. So this is from the other pure one over there. So for these 4, instead of making 8, like I did for this one, basically, okay. These are making plastic. I don't think, no, no rubber. So these are all making plastic right here. And the heavy oil residue is then getting turned by this into fuel, which is making this. Now, I also have over here yeah, so this is a lot of what I'm making. So this is getting turned into straight fuel. So I have, as I said, wait, did it just finish? Okay, I'm going to... wait, which one am I in? Absolute Fix-It. Okay. Let's do that one. So these are all making fuel and polymer resin. That is then getting pumped into this, which into these which is then getting sent over there where it is getting turned into power. And that is, I want to say, the impure and the normal nodes. I also have them all supercharged, so that I can get even more. There's only a couple times when they go not exactly down, but they go idle. This one, why is this one continuing to go idle? I think this is a pure and normal. Okay, this is another pure node. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all of it. This should be 480 a minute. And then these are making rubber, which each need 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Yeah, these each need 30, and 8 times 3 is 24, times 10 is... Wait. So that's making 480. That's 8. Eight times 30. That's 240. Wait. And why is this one never... This is only making 240. Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. Because I might be able to take these out. Okay, so those two are... So that's a pure... That's a pure... Pure... Normal, impure, and then I think this is... Yeah, that's a normal. Yeah, that's a normal. What time is it? It's 10:20. Okay. I'm just gonna take that out. And then it'll start going again, and it'll be not enough for some reason. It should just be supplying these. Which are each doing 30, and that is... wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 30 is 240. I'm trying to find, like, a perfect... Okay, I think that's... Yeah, that's, like, perfect there. Yeah, that's, like, perfect there. Yeah, that's, like, perfect there. What the... What? Yeah, that's, like, perfect there. What the... One of my roommates just... I think it was one of my roommates. Just scared the living daylights out of me. I thought I heard an echo. When I first started hearing it, I thought it was just me going crazy. I locked my doors so that it didn't happen again. Like, seriously, somebody just snuck a speaker into my room, and my roommates are denying that it's them. And I don't really believe them. I have a feeling one of them's watching my stream, because I can hear one of them also turn it back on. Yeah, I'm okay with them watching my stream, it's just... They scared the living bejesus out of me. Okay, let's change it to Sanctum. I don't remember what this one sounds like. Fill up a little bit on that. And that's just constantly being made. So, should be fine on that. Let me put the other stuff in. Okay. So now I have everything nicely done, but do I have enough for... Yeah, I do. What I'm going to try to do is do that. I have... Thanks for the speaker! Well, I don't know which one of my roommate's speakers it is, but I took it. It's mine now. I claim it. I claim it for Pape Productions. Also, I swear to God, if they bring out another speaker, I'll just keep taking their speakers. Like, I don't want to be a butthole. But it's just really, really bothering me. I don't really like the sound of my voice, especially right now, because it's all... Right now my throat just hurts. Super Big Koala, you will not get your speaker back until I deem it good. And yes, I do save all of my VODs, so... Really just want to get this project done. Conveyor belt is invalid shape. Okay, I've made myself a problem here. I don't know how long until my project's done here. It just will apparently take as long as it needs. Oh, by the way, if you tell the RAs that I stole your speaker, I'm gonna tell them why as well. Then that won't be a skill issue, that'll be a you issue. Thank you. I think I just finished that thing. The only other project that I need to do, technically, is over here, but that's like long-term project. Wait, where's this other Oh, I know where that is. Okay. So, power production, let's make 2 of those. And then drop everything we don't need in... Oh, by the way, Noah, if that's you, thank you for the charitable donation to Pate Productions. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I really just need more to my power grid. Oh my god, I remember when this was basically an empty floor, and now it's just Spaghetti City. Okay. So, here we go. So, 500 wire. Half a stack of copper sheeting. I still need to automate high-speed connectors. That will probably be off camera because that is just tedious. Or I might just save it for when I'm on camera just because I feel like it. High-speed connectors, so I need 50 of that. Oh my god. That is quite a bit of resources. Okay, and here, 300. Wait, what? Still missing. That was weird. One, two, and there. Okay. And then I manually build all 50 high-speed connectors, which is so time efficient. Yay. I know, me being this late into the game, I should have already automated that, but I didn't. And usually when it's off camera, it's fine, but why am I going up? I need to go down. But it's also not exactly the best off camera either. It's better off camera, but it's... yeah, it's definitely a lot better off camera. I prefer doing things on camera because you guys can see everything of what I'm doing. So that way, you guys can either replicate it or do something else that's somewhat similar on your own. Yeah, so I now have at least almost everything covered up. So I don't have to worry about how things look for the most part. But you see that there? There's more stuff over that way. So what I'm gonna do, basically, I'm gonna use my jetpack to get over there. Oh my god. How much did I make of ladders here? Oh my god. L plus ratio, get shot in the face. Yeah, he just... oh wait, I think it does just drop that. Did not want that. There we go. Okay. So all I really have to do, other than actually get over here, is take a line over. Wait, why is... is it because there's no bottles and stuff? Actually, I think that's exactly the reason. Okay. Now there is the ultimate project assembly, but that I'm not really dealing with for a minute. Dang it, I'm out of quick wire. That's not great. Especially since I know there's a bunch of nasties around here. Okay. There's one. There we go. There's one down. I'm just gonna hop onto here. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll put a geothermal generator over here. Okay, where was... Ah, there's the other one. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing really anything with this area in the future, but hopefully it'll all be fine. Wait, am I able to... No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I can't even... I don't even have for level 1. Okay, why won't this break? I just want to get it broken. Okay, there we go. That looks so much better. Yeah, so many different facilities. Okay, so these are kind of running out because these are all level 4s and I need to start putting level 5s in. Okay. Not this one. Now I gotta replace all of this. I had a feeling I'd have to do something like this, so it is a very good thing I brought what I needed. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah. So I am going to put this in here because it'll take it over to the main hub, basically drop it all, and it'll be all fine. I do have a lot of room in here. I could do some different things, but not yet. Okay, train's already on its way. So I'm thinking I should also make another another radar tower here, but that needs crystal oscillators, and for crystal oscillators I still need to automate that. Because I want it for that, but I also want it for the conveyor throughput monitors. It's just a bit of a pain. Ugh. Project is almost finished for now. So... Ah! It just finished as this pulled in. That is, like, perfect. Now it's gonna do a load/unload cycle. Sit here for a little bit. Then be done. So that should fill that up now. And then this should get filled up as well. Mainly, today's stream was to show what all I did previously and to just fix a couple things. Fix/finish a couple things. So hopefully by next stream I'll have a platform or just something for another radar tower. I'll probably put it like further over that way, but it's mainly just what am I gonna do right now, you know? I just have so much going on in the world right now. This runs a lot better on my other computer, just because it's rendering so much and everything, and it's just a bit of a pain to get it all working. And looking all nicey nice. Okay, put that in. Drop that. That's gonna make a thing there. Give me double of what I usually would get, and actually I could just use regular wire here. That is hub 2. No, yeah. This is hub 2. That is hub 6. That's over here. Oh my god. I need to upgrade those belts. I'm gonna grab it on this way out. I just want to see... That's still quite a bit in here, and then this is still quite a bit. My god. This is the dumbest thing. I'm just... mean, I have an infinite supply of them, so I'm good with wasting it. Then for this, all I gotta do is put in the ingredients. I already have like a storage container full of them. Okay, so I think it's down there where the SAM node is. Or is it one of the exposed ones? Yeah, it's one of the exposed ones. I'll probably make a drone port over here, probably, that gets all that. Okay. That one to there, and that one to there. There we go, so we got even more power. Yep. Now wait, is this a... I think these are both normal and impure. Nope, they're both normal. These things are pretty much free energy, so I'm not complaining. But I do need to put something over in this direction so that I can see everything of what we got over here.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood flow.
Okay. It's right there. Okay. Yep. Really wish I could just blow it up using this. Yep, there's the... I don't know if it can actually get out. It can definitely try. Whoa. Stay back. Stay back, beastie. Ah, well. Killed yourself. Those things still give me goosebumps, but that one is just, I kill it, so. Immediate death. Dude, I got so much stuff in this. Okay, that's doing okay. So is this... Yeah, I think making those Mark V belts was the best option. Yeah, that's just cool there. I do plan on also adding, like, some windows and things, but I'm thinking either over here or over here I'm gonna have the drone ports and stuff. Six load. There we go. That should be fine. Now, I don't know why it's not doing the sound effects. Okay, that's just visual glitch there. Okay. Yeah. Now that I got the power up and running, all I need to do now is automate some stuff. Because that's mainly the reason I was doing all this. So, I'll be able to get a drone. Well, first I need to automate the drone stuff. Then once I automate the drone stuff, I'll be able to get the drones. These very good trade-off. Okay, so that should be good there. There we go. Better. So, what I originally was doing, I was putting... There were like statues and stuff that I can get. I was putting them over there, but then I realized, wait, why can't I just put them out here? So I only need one more pioneering statue. And I want to say 2 more mob statues. I say mob because I grew up in the Minecraft age. But it's basically what it is. Okay. Then all I gotta do, head over to here, drop this stuff off, and then I'll talk about how I'm automating things and the plan for it. So first off, I am going to go ahead and I'm just going to put this in... Does it go in here? Yeah, it does. This stuff in here so that it's out of my inventory. And then I'm going to show you where the room is that I'm planning on putting this. Okay, so over here, I have 2 manufacturers. This one is to make the radio control unit, which needs 1.25 crystal oscillators per minute, 2.5 computers a minute, and 40 aluminum casings per minute, which that is fine. The crystal oscillator is where it gets bad, so I'm going to be needing 2 of these, and then basically anything extra I'll be sending down. Well, I could technically put 3 of these. This is extremely low, but basically I'm actually going to take these out of here for now. And I'm going to put this one all the way over here. And this is making radio control units. So the aluminum casing, that'll be coming from somewhere else. Crystal oscillators are coming from over here. And then we'll be making the computers. So I'm going to put 3 down here. These are going to be just crystal oscillators. I need enough for 3 more manufacturers. At least. And then, of course, all the other things that I'll need. So I'm just gonna grab another stack of motors. Just grab a bunch of that. That, and then some cable. I will be putting like labels and stuff on these ones, because I still need labels. It makes it look nice. But eventually the plan is I'll take them on the one floor, the sorting floor. Anything extra I'll send to dimensional depots, and those will end up being pretty good. I might as well get the stuff for that. Now, I also have more iron nodes around, so I'll be fine on iron, which is what makes most of this thing function. Okay. I just need rotors and that. So, rotors, grab a bunch of, and then reinforced iron plates, I'll grab a bunch of. Okay, now that I have fabric automated, I can actually start turning that into things. Okay, so now there, and then I'll put this over here as well, and this will just be computers. Now this, it's pretty much a one-to-one. And for this, all I need are 2 of these, both making circuit boards. And yeah, so that's easy. This I'll have to make. Okay, so I need 2.5. Not that. 2.5 times 3, so I need 7.5 per minute. Which means I'll be putting this here. This makes 5 minutes, so I'll put this and then 2.5. Which means I need, so that's 90 screws a minute. One, two, and then actually I should probably put these more over this way. 1, 2, and then this. Ah, I forgot to do that one trick. Okay. Then this one will be going 10. Okay. All good on that front. So I need 2.5, 10, 10. Iron rods makes 15 a minute. There, and then we'll merge them and split them. Well, actually, I'll put them more over this way. Is it? No, it's not aligned. Easily making iron rods, and then yeah, it'll split them there. So then I need 15 plus 30. I only need 45 a minute here. So that's 40, and then 5, which is very low. Okay, so I need 30 times 2 plus 7.5, so 30 times 2 plus 7.5. So that is 22.5. So, wait. 30 minus 22.5. Actually, no, wait. Yeah. No. Trying to figure out how much. It's 22.5. 2.5 minus 15, 7.5. Okay. So I already got those, and then this, it's 10 plus 15 plus 7.5. So we need 90 coming through here. So if I go to smelter, and that's just with like the reinforced iron plates. Yeah. It's 1, 2, and 3, and they all make iron ingots. Very nice. This really only needs this one, and then these ones, these 3 need those 2. So yeah, we only need 90 here. And that's just for these. Like, other than that, these are pretty easy. And I think the computers, it's just 1-to-1. Yeah, computers is just 1-to-1. And then the aluminum casing, I can make a thing over here. So we should be actually pretty good. Okay, so let's go get everything we need for this. Because I might as well start this, get it going, and then I can come back later and just finish it up real quick. There's the elevator. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of the encased industrial beams. But this should be very doable. Okay, so 5, I need a bunch of stuff. Not that. This. This. Then this. Okay. Soon we'll be able to get this fully done, which will be one massive headache over with. Ah, I forgot iron plates. Okay. We are Almost done. So, straight out, then over here, and then this needs 1.25 a minute. I'll just merge these. Okay. As I said, might as well get it all set up. And then the aluminum casing will be from there. Okay. Merger. Then I'll delete it and put a smart splitter there. That is all I need for that. Then I'm going to put a merger here. Put a splitter here so that I can do that, and then I'll put another one over here so that I can do this. Very nice. And then these are the iron plates, so I merge these. Then I merge these. And you're probably thinking, hey, why would you just merge them? Why would you merge them if you're going to split them? And for me, I would say, because they did. Now shut up. So, I'm the one doing this and you're not. So I'll put a regular splitter here. I need to get the thing for that. But once I have it, I'll be able to put... Actually, wait. I'm gonna put it over here. So then I'll be able to put that there. Okay. Then merge, split, that is not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. This here, so that is 6. And I'll put this here. Okay, and then there. And now, because this is 7.5 minutes, I think for this, yeah, so I'll be able to take a regular conveyor splitter, I'm gonna put it out here so that I have more than enough room to actually put the others. Then... there we go. Then, all we need to do is get the other stuff, or the stuff that we need for these. And then we can start. I'm just going to put a regular splitter here. It goes straight. And I'm willing to bet I don't know how much room I'm actually going to be using here. How much more room, I mean. Okay. Then I set here. Over like this. I'm just going to do that as a framework for what it's going to be. And then there. That should help a little bit. There we go. So that is going to be filled up with this once that goes. And then I'll do another splitter here because it's very backed up. There, and then over this way. So that's all gonna get plastic. But first, I'm gonna make a storage container so that I can also, yeah, can get a lot more here. This, I'm gonna need to do that, and then there. Now this will be able to wait quite a bit. Now this can't actually function until I get... Now this will be up and running. But I need to get the cable for that. Wait, where's the other one? Here it is. Might as well get these things loaded up. So the only thing I need for this is now cable. Okay, then I just do that, and then it's going to start making things to come over here. Actually, I should hook this up to a system as well. I am not finding a too good of a system. There we go. So now that'll be able to collect things. Also, I'll be able to take this, bring this over to here, then come over to this one over here. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and make a support here. Okay. Over here. So conveyor splitter. I'm out of cable, so I'm not able to do that. Great. Give me that. I'm not gonna be needing it for a minute anyways. Okay. I'll be able to thread it through there. There's splitter, do that. Put it up like that, and then okay, there we go. Now this is automatically getting things. This will probably back up first. Okay. And then this all depends on iron. So then I'll put a... Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. I'll put a merger over here. And I might actually have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. This isn't... No, that doesn't need it. Okay. There we go. And then I'll be able to split it, and then I'll be able to split again in the two ways. There, and it goes there. There we go. So these will start to get them. Then what I'll do is I'm going to find this one over here. Oh wait, I can actually... No, I can't. Okay. AI limiters. Thank you. Okay. There we go. There. And this goes here. Overflow. And this goes there. So first I'm going to go ahead and put in the things that I need smart splitters for. Overflow goes left. Yep, so that is getting filled up and everything. Okay. That's doing okay. These are doing fine. I actually think that's all I needed the... No, wait, there's one more. Then overflow goes right, and yep. Looks good. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
He's
Hey, Joel.
This is my kickback.
He's like, I'm not going to take it.
You have to use all that name of the outfit.
You know the funniest part though? I'm still streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, who's speakers? Who's speakers? They put it in my bed. They put it in my bed. I call that a massive violation. Because somebody put it there. All of a sudden, I was hearing an echo, and I was like, "Am I going crazy?" Then I kept hearing it, and it got louder and louder.
Excuse me.
Oh, for sure.
You would have seen it already. You would have heard me. Do you know whose speaker this is? It's like an It's more expensive too.
Where's the notes?
I think it might. Yeah, I think it's Sean. Maybe that's right. Okay, where's Sean? He's not here right now.
Because it's out on the table.
No, because then I left it out there, and they were blasting
Okay,
it.
let me put it under yourself.
Okay. If it shows up back in front of my door, I am just keeping it. No, it's called Don't Annoy Me. Don't. It's called Don't Test Me. I'm live. Yeah, they literally came in here, put it here, and I just heard massive echo. Like I heard, like it kept echoing through the speakers as well, through my microphone. It was not fun. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Wait a second. Probably should merger here. That way. And I think that will be good. Yeah. That way, anything that is extra will immediately go back into the system. Because these I just put on 7.5 per minute. So. Should be fine. This'll eventually get filled up massively. And there we go. There's all that going. Fill these up. Now all I gotta do is get the iron and then get the quartz crystals hooked up for that. And then I'll put this. Then I'll put a smart splitter here. So this is going to be any, and then this is going to be overflow. Wait, why is it not making the casings? There we go. Then it'll come up and get diverted. Nice. I'm also gonna put a... Oh, wait. Okay, so there's all of that. Now that the silica... Yeah, I just need so much more silica. Like, the quartz crystals, they're fine. I just need so much more silica because then I can make more of this. These are both pure... Well, no, not pure. Those are both good quality. So what I'll probably be able to do is get a drone, bring them back over to here, make a little small bottling plant here, because that is so many pures. If I do empty, so fluid tanks. So I need aluminum ingots. here, and then... Nope, not that one. Oh, wait. Bear splitter, if I do it here, I believe. Yeah. That is completely straight, and that is completely straight. Okay. This is almost ready. I'm just very glad that this is at least looking like it's running well. So then, once I get all of the computers and stuff all good, I'll be able to just finish everything up. Of course, iron. I might actually use drones for that. Maybe. That's an interesting idea. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and hook up the quartz crystals because I already know where they are. And really the only reason I use them is for the crystal oscillators, so I don't really need to worry too much. Yeah. Oh, smart splitter. Crystals. Overflow.
Joel, are you just clicking your tongue and stuff?
Yep.
Why does it sound like that?
Or was that just you opening that?
Probably just music.
Ah. Did you do the, like, lock thing?
Yeah, that's what it was. I think I have the same one.
You copy?
Huh?
You copy?
No. Yes. I am copying. I have your exact same suitcase. I will hack into your suitcase, Joel.
No. Don't ever.
No, I said I'm going to hack, so I don't even need... I don't even really need your combination, Joel.
The hacking today are so hard, but
Ask the company, Joel. The company. The company knows all, they see all, Joel.
No.
They saw what you did for an hour and a half in the bathroom today. No, yesterday.
Today?
Yesterday.
No.
They saw all of what you did yesterday in the bathroom while I was waiting for you to get out. That and more.
I took a long shower.
You took a really long shower yesterday, Joel.
Because I was very sore. That's why. Still am sore.
Imagine being sore.
Well, I still gotta go to the gym.
Imagine actually having a gym routine or a schedule. Yeah, not me. Okay, so now the only thing I need... the only thing I really need is the iron. And then the entire project, this entire project will be done and over with. Actually, this is doing two projects. Two birds with one stone. I'm gonna really quickly see where this goes. Yeah, I should be able to get this through. No, I won't, actually. I'm just thinking about it. And that is a negative. Negatory. No. Okay, let me actually see where I can fit it. Over here. Actually, I'm trying to get the thing over here started. So I should be fine with putting the output somewhere over here. I think I just used most, if not all, of the space provided over there. Which I do think eventually I'll be having to make a second storage. That means a second thing of sorting belts. And it's just going to be annoying. And this has gone on for just about 3 hours now. Okay, so I think the train that went through was the one going to Hub 6? No, that just left. Then wait, what? No, that was the other train. That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna jump start this because I don't need any more reinforced iron plates. So that's gonna get all of this started. And that's going to be sent over to here. This is going to make a few of them, at least. We should be good. So this is almost filled. Okay, so now this is filling up with crystals. Okay, so project is almost done. These are just... they take so freaking long. So now this is making 2 a minute. And that 2 a minute is... anything extra gets split over to this other one, which is also making... which is making 1 a minute. Yeah, so we should be pretty good for now. I'm actually going to get rid of this one for now. Gonna make some storage containers for these. just as so whenever it is going through, it'll be as a buffer, but whenever it's like this, it'll just be it'll be it. It'll be fine. This takes so freaking long to make. But that means everything is going to be mostly, or if not 100% efficient. So. Just gonna put this stuff in, see how efficient it'll make these. So, yep, sense. So one of these should fill up quicker than the others. Yeah, so this is going to be extremely inefficient until screws are, well, the iron is completely automated. But I am just thinking, because these are normals, I think I'll be able to at least take 3 off of it. Okay. So this. Okay, so I'll do this and this, then this. And then this still has screws going. So I'm gonna just take some from this. So I will make a awesome. No, I should just go grab it. What I really should have done was organize this so that I had all of the starter stuff go to one row of stuff, and then the steel production go to another row of stuff, things like that. But I didn't because I'm an idiot. Okay. And for now, just because I know I am probably going to do something else with iron, anything, so I'm pretty sure it's 120 using a Mark II miner. That. Give me some steel pipe. Okay. Over here. Is it like right? Yeah, it's right here. Should be able to just run a line over here. Just gonna put it over this way, and then I'm gonna raise it a bit because I don't think I'm gonna be using things too much. I need to get more aluminum, some more aluminium, aluminum. Okay. Like, I don't know how people say aluminium. There's not another I in it. There we go. Got a nice bit of stuff here. This way. So down as far as I can. Down as far as I can again, and then back even further down. Okay. Now that we got that one done, I can take this. Ugh. And there. That's for the others. Now that'll be starting. And I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to drive around down here. Actually, wait. This is... yeah, 120 per minute. So what I'll do... look at the stackable conveyor belts. It goes up a little. Then another over here. And then it just connects. That way most things can get underneath it. So that should, in theory, be perfect. I'm gonna let it back up just a little bit. Okay, that's enough. And then 120 divided by 4, that means each of these are getting 30, and then yep, so this should be getting backed up somewhat soon. And that is how it be. Now this is temporary, I'll probably plug it back into another network or something. But until then, that is what I'll be having to do. I have to do one more and then I'll get rid of this so I can put another one of these down. do that so that it won't complain. So then when this one comes back, it will be doing... Oh god, that'll be doing so much. Because I swapped some of the stuff... to... from wire to copper sheets. So we should be, for the most part, good. So now we have everything running smoothly. That's going to be running 1-to-1 for a while. This is going to be running 2-to-1. It's going to get backed up. And these are going to even out. It'll work. It'll work. It'll all work out. And I'll be able to do that, and these will start working. Oh yeah. There we go. That's radio control units and crystal oscillators automated. That's 2.5 minutes. So that'll all be fine. This is just in case the crystal oscillators run out for a minute. There we go. Yeah, the quartz crystals, this is like the only thing I use them for. So, should be fine. I'll be primarily making silica. What I might do is I'll take all of the pure, and that's going to all be made into silica, and then take half of the normal, and that's going to be silica, or quartz crystals. So it's going to potentially even out a little bit better. But hopefully this will make it a lot easier for me to get stuff done. So I am just going to empty my inventory of the stuff I don't need. Yep. And I'm just going to go to over here. Yeah, the main hub is definitely turning into just a great thing here. That's what I wanted it to be, so it has bits that are jutting out, bits that are, you know, it's not just a flat wall. Now I may come in and do some more detailing with the architecture stuff. I might add some frame things, the round concrete. If it was bigger, it would be so much better. The big concrete and metal pillars are really interesting. I'm probably going to be adding some fans and vents. But yeah, should be. I've seen people use this stuff to their advantage, and it looks really good. Basically, once I get everything evened out, I'll probably start detailing the outside, make it look at least a little bit more busy than it actually is. The belts, obviously, add to it as well. I'll probably be adding belts coming up the sides here at some point, but it's more... Right now I want to focus on what do I need it to be, instead of what do I want it to look like. Because if I just did it based on looks, I wouldn't really have much of a factory. Everything starts out as a box in this game, and then you can turn it into whatever you want. That's what I think of this game. It is limiting in some aspects, but it is a lot more free in others. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to check out my links and everything. Goodbye.